For the cheapest coins with fast delivery and quick customer support, check out my sponsor, Red Zone Coins, and use code SWIFT at checkout for 20% off.
So Swift family, and today I'm coming back at you guys with another Madden 20 video on the channel. And in today's video, I'm going to be going over Series 5, giving you guys some leaked information, revealing the release date, and kind of talking about a few things to prepare for the series. Now, before I do get into the video, be sure to hit that subscribe button if you are new to the channel and you do enjoy this type of content. When Series 5 does release, you better believe I'll have some great videos coming out for you guys. Also, I am giving away Team of the Year Aaron Donald on my Twitter. I just posted that last night and it ends in 2 days from now. So it ends really soon. Not even a crazy amount of people have entered. If you want to enter, go check out my Twitter page. You guys will see it over there. And drop a like on the video right here as well before you go check that giveaway out. Now, without further ado, let's get into this video and let's talk about the first thing that you guys probably want to know. You probably want to know when this series is coming out. Well, it has been confirmed that this series will be coming out, drumroll please, on Friday. I don't think any of you guys did a drum roll. If you did, you're an OG, but yeah, this series is coming out on Friday. Series 5 will be dropping on Friday, so tons of stuff that maybe you want to do before it does release. A couple housekeeping things, but to start off with, I'm going to talk about information and then I'll give you guys advice at the end of the video. So we also have leaked the Redux players as well as the power-up cards coming into the game. I'll pop up a photo of all the power-up cards coming into the game right now. You can pause the video if you want to take a look and read all of them. Some of the notable ones, in my opinion, are Marquise Brown. He has already has crazy speed, so powering him up and getting Brawler on him would just make him like +3 speed. Tremaine Edmonds as well also has a pretty solid card. Just continuing to look through the list here, when we look at some of the other good players, Terry McLaurin also has a pretty solid ghost card, so powering him up would be nice. Darren Waller and Deshaun Watson, as well as Devin White at the bottom of the list, are three huge names, which already also have pretty solid cards into the game. I don't know if Devin White actually has a crazy good card, but I know Darren Waller already has a pretty solid card. I'm definitely going to power him up. Deshaun Watson is who I used to use at QB. He's a really good QB. I'm sure a lot of people are excited for that one, because you guys are going to be able to power him up now. I know I just switched to Steve Young, but Deshaun Watson was on my team for the longest time, and he's a really good card. If you guys have him and you're going to end up powering him up, good on ya. But I'm sure also a lot of these players that already have decent cards, if you have one of these players like at like a medium overall tier, like let's say you have Deshaun Watson's Team of the Week card, his 92, not his boss one, that card's also going to shoot up in price. So if you want to end up maybe selling that card when the series does release, or now while there's a lot of hype for the card to come out, that wouldn't be a terrible idea. So if you have any of those cards, definitely consider doing so. For me, from my point of view, I actually have Darren Waller's 87 overall card at tight end. I'm actually kind of curious how much he's going for if his card has gone up in price. So let's just take a look at that quickly. Actually, it's not going to let me take a look because he has West Coast Chem on him. I'm going to quickly hop into the auction house and take a look at his price. But while I do, I'm going to pop up the Redux players getting cards. Now, out of all of this list, I don't really think there's any like crazy good people getting cards. I'm going to pop up lists for all the different types of players that got cards. Firstly, let's take a look at the Signature Series. Looking at the Signature Series, nothing really too crazy. Maybe Derrick Henry's card, but his card isn't even that insanely good. Now, looking at the next one, sorry, I have to just take a look on my laptop here. We have the Zero Chill ones, and these are actually probably the most important Reduxes for players getting cards. If we take a look, you guys can see Richard Sherman as well as Sean Taylor are getting Reduxes, which is absolutely huge, to be honest with you guys. Those players already have really good cards into the game, and it's just going to make it much cheaper to get the Sean Taylor as well as get the Richard Sherman powered up all the way. Now, looking at Team of the Week, nothing really too special there. Not really excited about any of those. And the final little section of players to take a look at are Legends, and again, none of those cards are too crazy good. Jason Seyoung's card's good. John Runyon's also a pretty solid tackle, but yeah, that's basically it when it comes to all of the new Redux players. Let's move on to the next order of business, and that is the level up being increased. Now, as you guys know, with a new series, the level up always does get increased. That means that our Torry Holts are going to be able to go up by 2 overall. So, just a word of caution, if you are thinking of buying a wide receiver right now and you want to replace Torry Holt, I wouldn't recommend it. Torry's going to go up by +2 overall in the next coming days when you grind your levels. So not a huge fan of buying receivers right now just because of the fact that Torry Holt is getting that new card. So he probably will end up being a he's going to be a 98. I think. Let's just take a look really quickly, but I think he'll end up getting to a 98, which is going to obviously be one of the best receivers in the game, so there's not really a need to buy receivers right now. I would just hold on to who you have in your receiving core, because of course you can get that Torry Holt up there and end up getting him to be a really good stud on your team when the series does release. Now, one other thing I quickly want to talk about as well when it comes to new stuff coming out in this series, I got a lot of information for you guys in this video, but the next one is going to be Pat Tillman. I heard that we're going to maybe get a way to level this card up even more. Now, I'm not sure if that's actually true, but I heard we actually might be getting an opportunity to do that. So just something to consider as well. Maybe don't buy any strong safeties. I already have Jamal Adams. I'm sure a lot of people want Jamal Adams, but maybe just wait until Friday to see if we can get that Pat Tillman up. Because if we can get our Pat Tillman up by like 2 overall points, he'll be just as good as Jamal based on the stats that he should be getting. So yeah, that's basically it when it comes to all of the housekeeping stuff. Now let's take a look at some of the other important things that are going to be happening in the series. The first one is going to be trophies, you guys. I am in a really bad spot when it comes to trophies. I have 742, so that's just not enough trophies to get my Coach Madden done, which is really unfortunate. I'm not going to be able to get there in this round. I already did get one of the collectibles, but I'm not going to be able to get all the way up to the second. So if you guys are in a position similar to me, you kind of have two options. One, you can just blow your trophies on touchdown packs, or you can wait and let them cut in two. Now, if you are sitting at around the same amount of trophies as me, and you have, let's say, a 92 overall team or better, I would recommend just taking the cut and starting off with a decent amount of trophies in the next series. But if you are under a 92, you probably need the coins more badly, so you could open up this pack 3 times and get a total of 160,000 coins, 170,000 coins, I believe, which in my opinion, for me, it is just not worth it, because I would happily spend 170,000 coins to be at a total of like 400 trophies and be close to that John Madden, which is what I'll be sitting at next time. If you guys don't know, your trophies get cut in half in the new series. So if you're sitting at a 92 overall or higher, I would recommend keeping your trophies. If you're sitting at less than a 92, I would recommend blowing it on packs and getting those coins. Because if you are basically just holding on to trophies and planning to use it on coins, there's no better time to do that than now, because they will get cut in half. So get the value while you can now. But I just find a lot of value in John Madden's collectible, especially because the next time I get him, I'm going to get a +1 speed boost to my entire team. So it's totally worth it for me personally to hold on to the trophies. But just a decision you guys have to make in the next coming days. You don't have to follow my advice with the 92 overall rule. That's just something that I kind of thought of in my head, because I'm assuming if you already have like a 92, you've got a decent amount of coins, so the trophies should be more valuable to you. But it's totally up to you guys for what you want to do with the trophies. Trophies are actually really valuable in my opinion. I really find the John Madden boosts to be really effective, to be honest with you guys. You get a ton of great stats boosts, and that's basically how my entire lineup is blue on defense. All of my players are chemmed up at least in overall, which is just good to see, good stat boosts, and I really like the John Madden chem. Now, one other thing to talk about is also how the market could be changing in Series 5. Now, when series do come out, if you guys don't know, pack odds get increased, which means that people are going to be pulling good cards, and when people pull good cards, the market is going to go down in price. Now, there's kind of two things to think about here, because I believe monthly weekend league rewards should be coming out, as well as the new series. So it depends if those two things will offset, but from what we've seen in the past, the market always seems to go down in a new series. Sometimes it'll go up for like the first day, and then it eventually goes down after that. So right now, I am just buying absolutely nothing this week. As you can see, I'm sitting at 2.2 mil. I've gotten my coins up a little bit. Shout out to anyone that I betted on in the games. I beat literally every single person and made like 400,000 coins off of that. So shout out to you if I beat you in a bet. But yeah. Basically what I'm doing right now is just holding on to my coins. No point in me spending. I'm assuming the market's going to go down, especially after the new series, so I'm able to wait until like this time next week if I want to buy any cards. And also with the new power-ups into the game and stuff like that, that also is basically going to allow me to power up some cards that maybe I would have wanted to and stuff like that. So I'm just waiting for the market to go down until next week. And that's basically all of the notes that I have for this video. So yeah, that's going to do it. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Let me know if you're excited for Series 5. Let me know if you're doing anything specific to prepare. I mean, there's not really that much you can do, to be honest with you. Check your binder to see if you have any of the players that are getting powered up, because those cards probably went up in price, and you could grab some coins by selling them. But yeah, Also, hopefully we can get a new Pat Tillman. I'm really hoping to see that. And I'm also really excited to get my Torry Holt up, as well as just get some of the rewards you get from the levels, because the levels are really good. Now, in tomorrow's video, let me know what you guys think of this, but I think I'm going to talk about the best players to use your power-up passes on. Even though there's a new series coming out, it still is pretty helpful to have that information. Power-up passes are like one of the most important part of the games. We're going to get some, of course, with the new series, but I'm probably going to talk about that in tomorrow's video. So yeah, that's going to do it. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Be sure to leave a like if you have not already. Let me know if you're excited for Series 5 in the comment section. And until next time, fellas, I'm out. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.
It means no worries.